Hello and welcome back to the channel. We've got me, Leo, Kyle. So I seen a fish rise over on the far bank, which I couldn't reach from my side because it's quite big. But it was quite close into the edge of the other side. So I'd found a spot with the marker float quite close to my swim. It's only about 2 rod lengths out at the end of some reeds. So I decided to put a rig in, put some bait over it, and within like 10 minutes I got a bite. But what I'd done was I'd put that rod out and then put my other one out, and I hadn't realised I'd put my far out rod on top of my line for the one that was short in. So on my pod I had the left rod over to the right, and then the right rod I had straight out, so the far out one was overlapping the one that was close in. So when I got the bite, lifted the rod up, and my other rod was flipping up and down, so rather than just keep going to keep the fish on, I stopped reeling in, picked the other rod up, crossed them over, reeled it in, it was still there, went to get the landing net, and then it just come off. But it was a good sign. It's probably more than we've got before. So I'm going to start fishing a bit closer in. I was using helicopter rigs with, I think it was 6-inch hook length, which is probably quite long, and that's probably one of the reasons why I lost the fish, to be honest. I think if I had a chod rig on, I would have caught it. But things happen. So like I said, I'm going to start trying to go once a week, just for the day, like while I'm working. And then on the holidays we can go for a few days at a time. Going to change what we do slightly with the videos. So I've decided, rather than reviewing stuff, getting it and reviewing it, I'm going to base the channel on proving that you don't have to buy the branded named fishing tackle, rods, etc. to catch fish. I do have branded rods and reels, but apart from that, everything else that we're going to use is going to be the cheaper alternative to the branded stuff. So a lot of my rigs, my rig bodies, my rig lens are all the cheaper alternatives. Temu, Amazon, a couple of online retailers, baits, probably mix and match them, see how we go. So I think that's the way forward for it, innit, Kyle? We'll still do the review and stuff and that. We'll do that when we go camping there. We'll take stuff because we'll have more time to do it. I bought it's not a GoPro, looks like one, but it's a cheaper version. So I've got one of them, so we can go underwater with it and stuff. So get some footage with that. Trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much it, to be fair. So I'll put the wee video that we've got when we were away on to the end of this. As I say, there's no really any fishing in it because of the weather. It gives you a wee rough idea of the setup that we had. We show you in the bivvies and the tent where we keep all our stuff. I had to leave a lot of stuff as well because I've recently got another car, and it's not as big as what I had, so I couldn't fit my generator and stuff like that in, so I had to leave all that. But we done alright for power, just using power banks that we had. One of them I was really impressed with, to be fair, that last. So, like I say, I'll stick the video on now. So, I'll give you a quick swatch of the bivvy. I'm sitting on my bed, there's Kyle's bed. My head. So I'll take you outside, give you a quick look around. See, it's not much to look at. Front of the bivvy. Hear a lot of people about these, right? Gas fire. They're alright to use if you use it the right way. So when you're using it, keep your bivvy door open a wee bit to let the carbon dioxide out. In that box there is all our battery packs and phone chargers, wires and stuff like that, and a table with our cup. So that's all we've got in here. So we'll get Kyle to open the door and we'll take you out and show you what's out and about. Now excuse the wind, right, because it is a bit windy. You can go. See, very big water. This is the bait boat. Salway bait boat. Does the job. Boat's controlled. Then we've got the rods. So can't really see it, but they're Sonic new direct rods, 12 foot. So there's the house, there's our sleeping, and then we've got this. Now this is a Temu tent I got for Temu. We use that to store all our gear in. So we've got hunters around in the sleeping bit. Much to see, it's organised mess, as you can see. cooker, frying pan, kettle, the wee tap, that's crank, fits onto the bottle, and it's just like a tab, just press a button, the water comes out. Right, so we'll come back later on,
and see if we can
a wee update, and if we catch a fish you'll see us sooner than you think. So we'll catch you in a bit. Right, so I hope you enjoyed watching the video there. Like I say, not much in it. So hopefully we'll see you again in a week or two.
Yeah.
Hopefully a week. And we'll go and do a day session again. Take Kyle this time because he's off school. So remember to
like and subscribe, it's up there, please.
And hit the notifications button so you know when we're on.
Yeah.
And anything you want to say to us, any tips or whatever, stick them in the comments and we'll have a wee read. And we'll try and reply to you as well. So hopefully see you next week. So tight lines everybody and take care.